Today in our search for spiritual awakening, we will talk about Kundalini Yoga. This is Abhishek, Kundalini Yoga teacher from LA, really aware and connected with the energies around him. And today, he will help us to understand what is this technique and how Kundalini Yoga is different.
It's originally known as Raj Yoga. So Raj means king, royals. So, and the idea was it was only taught to royals. So if you were a queen or a king, then you will know about it. If you were a peasant, you weren't supposed to know about Kundalini Yoga. So eventually it made its way to the Western Hemisphere, to Los Angeles. And the idea is that there are these 7 centers inside your body, and you can do these different movements, meditations, to move energy through these centers. So the energy will usually move from your butt towards your head. And I've connected a lot myself with it. So for me, the biggest change has been communication. So when I took the level 2 training for Kundalini Yoga, it's all about communication. So what I got out of it is to lead with my feelings. Like how I'm feeling should be part of what I'm saying. And it's helped me communicate better. So because with Kundalini Yoga especially, you can have fun with the energies. So I had a woman that brought her husband to the class, and it's great. You can start to see their own interaction, even though they're having their own experience. You know they're very connected with each other as they're doing the yoga.
And that's something very interesting because, taking your husband or your partner to do yoga with you, it will be like the ultimate goal, right? To feel that connection and to learn how the movement are for both of you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I guess, that's a really good way to put it. It's it's like it could be a relationship goal.
Yes, we're gonna do yoga together. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so there's usually 5 to 6 parts to a Kundalini class. A class is usually 45 to 90 minutes long.
Okay.
So the Kundalini, you start by tuning in.
And that's what we did. Abhishek taught me the first chanting, calling wisdom to our space.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo.
It was so relaxing.
I say this chant 3 times. So we just did Om Namo Gurudev Namo, where we brought the wisdom and the intuition of people around us, and we're bowing to it. And the protection mantra is just activating the protections around us in this moment.
What about the movements? What makes Kundalini different from other types of yoga?
So what's the big difference? Like I've tried Ashtanga, for example, or Hatha Yoga or Vinyasa. And I love all those yoga styles. I've tried hot yoga as well. Like, I guess the big difference between yoga, other types of yoga, and Kundalini Yoga is, I would say the biggest thing is the chanting. Just this idea of mantras and stuff. And the reason we do the chanting is, so there is this bhakti, and then there's shakti. So bhakti means prayer. Shakti means movement. So when we're doing exercises, we're moving, but then there's bhakti, which is prayer. So in Kundalini Yoga, the belief is that when you pray, when you say, when you sing, it's as powerful as you do the movements. So the yoga combines those types of things. So in a lot of other yogas, I haven't really seen the singing and stuff. So, and then that's how I say it. The idea is Kundalini Yoga, you're breaking a lot of patterns. So a lot of relationships, a lot of friendships, you start noticing, why am I hanging out with the same type of person? Why am I hanging out with the same type of friends? Oh, so you become aware so Kundalini Yoga is a yoga of awareness. You're becoming aware, there's a cat, there's birds talking. But at the same time, you become aware of these patterns. and the tools are provided to you so you can cut them.
And how the class ends?
So the class ends with prayer. So we do,
amazing.
yeah. So you do a prayer three times. You do a prayer for yourself. So the person you want to have the best relationship is yourself. So you do a prayer for yourself, and then you do a prayer for someone in need. It could be anybody, and then you pray a third time for everybody in the world, and then you end with the Satanam, and this means true identity. I'm the truth. And then you end with that, and that's really the class.
It seems like it's not gonna be like so hard as the real yoga stretching. It's like it's more free.
Yeah, it's definitely more free. There are movements. I would say most classes are good for beginners, and really it's an opportunity to just try something new. There's some new research that came out that say, if you try something new, they've realized, even because we used to think only babies develop new brain cells. But what they realize is if you try something new, and if it's Kundalini Yoga or if it's quantum healing, whatever it is, you're developing a new brain cell. If you eat dinner with the left hand all of a sudden and you're always eating with your right hand, you're developing a new brain cell. The new neurons our brain is generating. And who knows what that can be helpful for. So I think, even if you try it once, it's a good opportunity to just see how you feel.
So sign me for the next class, because I really like it, and I would love for you to show us like a little steps or little movement. Abhishek shared an exercise to remove the ego. So if you're interested, leave me a comment below and I'll send it to you. I hope you like Kundalini Yoga and that you learned something new this week. Thanks for joining me in this adventure of the spiritual awakening. I am Yadira, and this is
The Awakening 593.